Hello, hi, good afternoon. Myself, Salman Faris, and I'm one of the co-founders of Make My Pass. So we are a platform that is redefining how the events are hosted, created, managed, and also experienced. So before I dig further into why Make My Pass, I just want to say how Make My Pass. So on this very scale-up stage, but not Dubai, but in Malappuram, on their first edition is where we have born. So like Nadeem, the CEO of ScaleUp, requested us for event platform to be built for taking in the registration. So from there is where how we started this platform, and we celebrate the anniversaries of ScaleUp along with this. So yeah. So why Make My Pass? The reason is it's very simple. We are not just any other event ticketing platforms. We wanted to create a platform where everything coexists. So major issues we always face in events part is that there are so many tools, when people organize an event, organizers of an event can understand this very well, that they have to tackle so many things. Like tech team has to develop the event landing pages, or to take the registration, we use another software. And to manage the vendors, we have to go through WhatsApp, mails, etc. Then food, another headache. And everything we are tackling with 10 plus more than tools for hosting a single event. On outside it looks amazing, but behind the scenes there are 10 or 15, and the event organizers suffer the pain, and they are suffering now also. Even this an event, they'll be like, okay, hope everything goes as per the schedule. So that is one problem which we wanted to solve, that is fragmented tools. And the second one is, which comes along with this, is after this event, how do people stay connected as a community? ScaleUp is a community. Many such events also need to host a platform, and they only do these events to create a community. But there is a community disconnect. The event this ends after 6:30 p.m. Then everyone goes, and maybe for 2 days they stay connected with 2 or 3 people of an event of 1,000, 2,000 representatives or participants being in it, and they forget it. So there is a community disconnect in such events. Then limited scalability. What if we said today Google comes to ScaleUp maybe a week back and says, okay, let's host this in World Trade Center with a sponsorship. We'll be able to scale that fast. We will be thinking twice, because such event organization with such many tools limits us with the limited scalability. And there is no, as we initially said, no unified ecosystem to maintain all the such platforms. So that is where we come in, and we discussed about registration management. We discussed about vendor management, sponsorship management. Then there is even gamification. A event's soul is the participants. If the participants don't feel the engagement, then there is no nothing. So we need to have some gamified elements into an event to give the warmness and to make people remember. So event gamification is another such element. And finally, we want to manage all these stuffs. So again, vendor management, registration management, gamification, event management. All this under one roof is what Make My Pass represents. So we are the first platform that has ever built a registration or whatever this thing in a plug and play model. That is, it is not necessary that you have to use our module of registration. You can use Book My Shoe, you can use District of by Zomato, or any event ticketing platform, and also plug in that along with this event OS, which is Make My Pass, and combine that with other sub-products which we have, even gamifiable elements where we have, like, I'm an introvert initially. When I get to know some person, I'm the extrovert. I speak the most. But I don't get the initial fuel to talk or get the start of the conversation. So we built something called Hugo, which is a human bingo. I'll talk about it later. Then events like this. Okay, now it is a pitching. Investors in front of me. You guys make the decision. But what if this was a competition of pitching and volunteers needed to vote? We do also have those kind of platforms also. And we also collaborate with third-party providers. For example, Snapshare, they are the partners for the event platform sharing through AI. So even they are linked with us. We also enable third-party integration with our simple APIs. So at the end of the day, what we want to establish is we want to create a single login platform where an event organizer gets all his data, all event management, event ticketing, event registration, food management, vendor management, sponsorship management, everything under a single roof. So Human Bingo, Hugo is another one sub-product which we developed. So this is actually a gamified bingo version. I hope we all have played bingo the game. So what we do is we actually, for example, if this is an event, we enable this platform to exist, and people just log in and they go and find, for example, there'll be people with names starting from S, Z, F. We go network with those people and we ask them what they do, take a selfie, and we create a leaderboard, which creates a gamified this thing. So we are trusted by, we are the official gaming for this thing for Google, GDG's platforms in Trivandrum, Cochin, etc. And this is one of the major selling. And as of now, this moment I just checked now, we have done around 10,000 plus unique connections in this platform. So what is our market validation? So what gives us a push to go further? It's been maybe 1.5 years since we did this. So it is this thing. Last year, 2024, the event software company was valued globally around at 15.5 billion, and it is expected to grow at a rate of 34.7 billion by 2029 at a rate of 17%. So the best part is, in events, organizers, if there are 100 people organizing an event, around 80% of the people use this. So this is the surveys and so on of this thing. So our revenue streams are this, ticket transaction fees. We collect ticket transaction fees from the event organizers. That is one such. And we provide subscription plans to event organizers. So if they are hosting multiple events, they can take this. And vendor marketplace, we have a list of vendors who can come and position into our this thing, and event organizing can take them, and we get commissions from them, and advertising, etc. So competitive advantage, vendor marketplace is one thing which we have, and we have in-house tools like Zoho, which they also have. Similarly, we also have in-house tools, and interlink third parties application can sync with us, like Snapshare, Premagic, etc. And we are also have happening in our platforms.
So you have 30 seconds to close your presentation.
Yeah, okay. So what is our strategy is like, we want to host event-based community onboarding. So it's like we want to host events, especially for event organizers, so that this platform gets more into the market. And we are partnering with many of the Kerala-based event management companies, event agencies. And we also have distribution channels. So one such distribution channel is we have a community called Organizers. It is a community specifically for event organizers only. So yeah, so our ask is actually, you guys are the best in it. We are emerging entrepreneurs. So what we want right now is $180 US, and we're ready to give 10% of equity. I know this might be a rookie mistake, is what all investors think. But why we need us is because we don't know the correct directions to go. We want some investor who can stay and take us along the journey and help us reach much market share, the next level of fund. And we have 4 founders. So myself, I handle the creatives and marketing side, and Shaheen, Ashwin, the other developers, and we have one sales guy also.
Thank you so much. And over to the investor panel, please.
So before my question, to all my core panelists, just ask only one question and then hand it over to the next person, please. So Salman, so this is a Swiss Army knife for event management.
I didn't hear.
This is a Swiss Army knife for the event management.
Okay, yeah,
you
said
exactly.
that.
So, so you don't have any revenue at this moment?
Huh?
No revenue? It's not launched yet?
No, we launched it. We have launched around 600 plus events as of now, out of which 350 are paid events. We are getting in revenues. Yeah.
Okay. How much was the revenue? Can you give us history?
So each, in those events, around 300 plus events are basically tickets commission is what we take. So 6% of ticket sales. So ticket range is actually from 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. So that is amount we get, 6% of that. And the rest 50%, 50 of the events, we collect an upfront of anywhere from 1 lakh to 2 lakh rupees for the entire event.
What's your customer generation strategy? How do you generate customers and sales?
So as of now, we have spent 0% of marketing, and everything is through word of mouth only. So we have started having sales teams. So we have around 12 sales representatives for 12 districts of Kerala, and now we are shifting our focus to Bangalore also. So right now, direct sales people, just direct sales calls, cold calls, and cold emails are the current way which we are moving ahead. And we just recently moved to US also, like we have now 3 customers, paid customers from US also.
Any more questions from the investor panel? If not, we can move on to the audiences. Thank you. Anybody from the audience who has any questions to ask? I prefer if there are any newer people who want to ask questions, because we have the same set of people asking questions. Show of hands. Okay, I'm assuming there is nobody who has anything to ask. Anything else that you can think of later on, please do take it one-to-one. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
That was Make My Pass. A round of applause for them.